Hey guys, it's Mozey here with Mozey Swim. So today we're getting into day number 6. Ooh, uncharted territory. Yay! So we finally made it to day number 6. I'm going to quickly read the project list off for you guys today. Okay, so day 6 is how to break your big goals down into bite-sized pieces. So the projects for day 6 are: review your 1 to 2 goals in each of your areas of responsibility. Those are the 5 areas of responsibility that we talked about yesterday. Step 2, take your first area of responsibility and fill in the name of the priority plus the 1 or 2 goals for that priority. And this is on the printable that she provides for you in the little handbook. So she wants you to write it down and fill out the printable. Step 3, as you're breaking down these goals into monthly action steps. Oh, and so after you break them down, after you write them down onto the printable, then you're supposed to break them down into action steps for each month. So step 3, as you're breaking these goals into monthly action steps, consider what things you can do each month to progress in this area. So what habits could you establish that could help make these goals a reality? Step 4 is create a method, whether a notepad, a journal, an Evernote folder, an app, a goal sheet or a binder or something like that for you to list and track your weekly goals. So before I started making this video, I made a folder in my Evernote app for keeping track of the goals. I haven't made a folder for each area of responsibility yet, but I did make folders for the 2 that we're talking about today. Step 5, revisit your goals regularly. Set up a reminder on your phone or pencil in a reminder on your calendar to review your goals every month. So before I started this video, I also put in my calendar to revisit my goals next month. So in 1 month from now, it'll go off so that I can take a look at these, to revisit them. Okay, so the printable that you have to fill out, let me show you guys here. Okay, so it's getting kind of dark in here, but this is a little sneak at the printable. So what I did was I just I made 5 copies of that and put them into my binder, 1 for each thing. Okay, so then if what you do is you take your printable from yesterday where you wrote your current priorities and goals, and then you transfer it on, each one onto the printable for today, broken down. So I've got my homeschooling. Today I just worked on 2, homeschooling and handling finances. And that's what she said, is to just just work on 2 today and do the others on other days. Okay, so today I worked on 2 of my goals, homeschooling and handling finances. So I'm just going to tell you real quick kind of what I decided that I'm going to do on a monthly basis. I'm not really going to, each one of those goals doesn't really have, it's not going to take me a whole year to accomplish those goals. So it's more like habits that I have to form, that I can take a few weeks to form. It says 21 days to form a new habit. So if I take a few weeks to form each habit, then I can try to maintain it throughout the year. And if I am revisiting that goal regularly, then I can make adjustments as I need to. So for homeschooling, my 2 goals are pre-planning and keeping track of my homeschool work, and also having fun. So how I broke that down is, for the next few weeks, I'm going to add this on incrementally, and I have broken this down into little bite-sized pieces, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to kind of give you an overview. I'm not going to tell you like every single month what I've decided that I'm going to do. But basically, I'm going to keep track of my children's schoolwork that they do and set aside about half an hour to an hour each day after the school day is done to just write down or put into my homeschool tracker that I use online what exactly they did that day, so that hopefully that will take away some of the paperwork that I have to do, make it a little bit easier for me to get things done when I have paperwork to turn in. And then also every Sunday I want to set aside 1 hour on Sundays just to look at the week ahead and evaluate what we're going to be doing, get my mind ready for that week's lesson, and also any projects that we have to do. And if I need to get any supplies together, I can do that hopefully within that hour. So that should give me about half an hour to an hour each day, plus another hour on Sunday of planning time and tracking time. So hopefully that will give me enough time altogether to accomplish those tasks that I need to get done for homeschool. And then for fun, during that, okay, so that's like a weekly thing that I want to, a weekly habit that I need to get in the habit of doing, right? So then on a monthly basis, at the end of the month, which right now is about the end of the month here, so this is perfect time to start this goal. I want to look at the next month, the next 4 weeks, and I want to plan just something fun for each week that I can, either a theme for the week or a fun outing that we can go on, or a project that we can get excited about, just something fun, or just something fun that I'm going to incorporate. Like, I was watching a video a couple of nights ago, I think I mentioned it to you guys, from a lady named Julie Bogart, and she developed the curriculum Brave Writer. And one of the things that she did with her kids was Tuesday poetry tea time with her kids during homeschool. So every Tuesday for their read aloud time, they would make tea and sit around and have tea, and they would read poetry. And I really liked that idea, and I think I'm going to incorporate something like that in my homeschool routine, because I really love that idea of doing things that are on certain days of the week that you don't do other days, and that kind of make you, you know, something fun to look forward to. Like a lot of homeschool moms that I follow on YouTube have like Fun Fridays and stuff like that, that they do special things that they do just on that day of the week. So my arm's getting pretty tired here holding the phone. Okay, so I gotta switch. All right, so that's something that I want to do. I'm gonna, so coming up here in the next couple days, because we're getting close to the end of the month, I'm going to sit down with my calendar and I'm just gonna do something really, really simple that we're gonna incorporate for that week. So it's gonna be maybe Tuesday. I think I'm gonna give that a try. Tuesday poetry tea time. You know, maybe one week we'll plan on doing some sort of theme, you know, maybe we'll even do like, you know, Spirit Week or something like that they do in like regular school, where we can dress up fun ways or do crazy hair days or whatever, you know, something fun. I will probably look online and at Pinterest for a lot of ideas, just something whimsical and fun that I can add to our homeschool week that is really easy and hopefully doesn't require any supplies or buying anything, so that I can just do it on the fly, because those are the kinds of things that I need to add in. Okay, so I apologize, my lighting is getting pretty dark in here. Yeah. Okay, so those are the things that I'm going to be doing with homeschooling. And so I'm going to revisit this, because breaking it down even further into, you know, the whole 12-month sequence, obviously there is some flow that happens with the school year, with certain breaks and holidays and things like that. So I'm going to revisit this, but for the next about 6 weeks, I'm going to do my very best to get these habits in place and make them, you know, totally natural and just something that I do every day and every week, so that I don't fall behind. But I just want to keep it really simple. So we're going to revisit this when my alarm goes off next month. Okay, and then handling finances. The two goals that I have are budgeting and staying on my budget and making sure that I pay all the bills on time. So what I need to do now, and it's also good because it's before the 1st, we're getting close to the end of the month here, so this is perfect timing to reevaluate our current budget and also make any adjustments that we need to make. So far, I've got almost 100% of my bills on auto pay, which really, really helps me stay on time with everything. That way I do not have to remember when every, you know, different bill, when its due date is, since everything is different. So I just have a couple of bills that I actually have to send paper checks out to. And so those ones I'm going to actually give the bill paying system a try through my bank and see if that works for me. It's really funny. I haven't switched to that because one of the bills that I have to pay, I write little hand notes, and they have responded to me that they have commented back to me that they really love getting my little letters with the little notes and my payment for the month. And I have not wanted to stop doing that because I just appreciate that they appreciate that. But one thing that happens is sometimes I get that sent out late, and then I end up being late and I feel bad and all those things. So I think what I should do is just give the bill paying a try with the checks. And so I'm going to give that a try. And so after we reevaluate our budget and make any adjustments and we give the bill pay a try, then we're going to come back and we're going to reevaluate it again. So we're going to give this some time to simmer, some time to see if it works, and then we're going to reevaluate it again. So that's what I have listed for my 12 months, is about every other month reevaluating our budget, checking our systems to see if they're working, and tweaking them if we need to, or if our income or expenses change. So all of those things are flexible. So anyway, those are the two categories that I went a little deeper in today. And that's my plan. If you guys have any questions or comments, please reply. I love hearing all your replies and your comments. It's super fun getting all those in my email. And I do respond to each and every one, usually within 24 hours. So you can expect to get a response. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye.